Yeah. Live on YouTube, I do believe. And are we live on Facebook? I think we are. So this is our live coverage this morning. Caroline, this is our live coverage this afternoon. I hope everyone's having a nice Sunday. Obviously, we woke up to this today. It's Robin Schiller, and it's obviously in the rag that is the Sunday World. And we have always said that when the journalist and the gutter journalism print anything that's incorrect, that's wrong, and as we say, completely out of order and totally wrong is the main issue here, we will call the newspaper out and the journalist. This is gutter clickbait journalist at its very worst. And the idiots that write this stuff is just, it beggars belief. So what I'm going to do, just very, very quickly, I will do a much more extensive recorded video on this, and I'll have some, obviously, slides and more information coming up onto the screen. But very quickly, we're just going to have a look. There's two small paragraphs down here at the bottom. And I think this is one of them. Let's see if we can see that. So hopefully you can see that both on YouTube and Facebook. Over the last 4 years, Brady and his family have also been engaged in what was described this week as a vitriolic commentary against the prosecution lawyers, Gardaí and witnesses in the trial. Yeah, we agree with Lowenstein completely, because on Garda Síochána have purged themselves, told lies and framed their son. And we have shown that without any shadow of a doubt. That is clear and is there to be seen. The prosecution lawyers, particularly Lowenstein and indeed Brendan Graham, have pandered to the lies and the tampering and falsifying of evidence, and are fully aware that the people who give evidence and give statements against Aaron were coerced, put under pressure, and were drug dealers, criminals, liars, a terrorist association, so, all sorts of issues. The furthest thing that could be expected from someone who would be deemed as a reliable witness in any trial, let alone a capital murder trial. Now, this is the most important bit here is they have also vehemently denied that Aaron Brady recorded and shared the video of Ronan's witness statement. Robin Schiller, you are a liar. That is a total and utter lie. It is a complete and utter lie. You go through all our videos, Mr. Schiller, and you show us where we said Aaron did not record the video. Go through it, because you know 100%. We have always vehemently denied that Aaron released the video onto the WhatsApp and onto the social media sites in order to intimidate anyone. We have vehemently denied that, and the evidence will show that as we come up to the sentencing hearing for this trial, and obviously as we go through the weeks, if the trial continues with Aaron's co-accused Dean Byrne. And we will show, it will be illustrated in the courtroom that Aaron did not want any involvement in intimidating or harassing anyone. So, Mr. Schiller, I'm asking you again, you show us one word where we said that we denied Aaron recorded the video, the 4 clips. And it was released on WhatsApp. I believe that is known fact in the courtroom. You're fully aware of that. I notice you don't put any detail in, well, there's no detail in your journalism anyway. Having said that, the reason those 4 clips is because Aaron recorded 4 one-minute clips on Snapchat. I will repeat once again, everyone knows that when you send a message or a video on Snapchat, it disappears in a minute. So the intention to send this video for someone to keep it in order to use it in some form of intimidation or whatever is a lie. So you are a liar, Robin Schiller. You know you are a liar. You know you are peddling a load of trash. I don't know what you want me to say to you in order for you or the Sunday World or whatever I don't know how much I can insult you or vitriolic commentary I can say about you and your newspapers, that you will take a lawsuit against either me or the Justice for Aaron Brady campaign. Again, Schiller, you are censoring what you're writing. Who gives you the right to censor the whole story? Why don't you mention the Justice for Aaron Brady campaign? Who gave you the right to censor what the Irish public are entitled to hear about the death of a member of An Garda Síochána during the course of his duty? Who gave you the right, Schiller, or any of your editors? If it's your editors, let us know. And we will question your sub-editor, or there couldn't be any sub-editors because the spellings, it's journalism. We'll not go into the grammar because that'll be even more disappointing. But the main point here is, Mr. Schiller, go to any one of our videos and you show us what we said Aaron did not record. Show us. Do you understand? Is that simple enough English for you? We never vehemently denied that Aaron recorded the video. And I repeat once again, the Bradys are entitled to search for the truth. Aaron Brady is entitled to search for the truth. But you will not tell the truth, Mr. Schiller. We move now to another paragraph. Evidence. This is at the bottom of the article. The prosecution team believed that it was a clear attempt to intimidate, not just but also designed to intimidate any other witnesses who are planning to give evidence in the trial. Schiller, you tell us who did not come forward to give evidence because this video was released. What bollocks are you talking? It's disgusting gutter journalism. It is lies. You are a liar, Schiller. Your paper is a fucking disgrace. Every time you print this shit, you are absolutely desecrating the memory of that gentleman who lost his life in the course of duty. You tell us who. Explain in any way, shape or form who did not come forward. You're a liar. That is a total pack of lies. I can't repeat it enough. It is a lie. There's no one who didn't come forward because the video was released. But we'll come to who didn't. We'll come to Rona now in a second. Don't worry, we'll not miss that. The efforts by Aaron Brady and the unidentified persons who further circulated the video were successful. Who's these unidentified? Generally, in the general scheme of things, who are they? You're just plucking stuff out of the air, out of the ether. Just making stuff up as you go along. This isn't journalism. It couldn't be any further from it. Rowe refused to give evidence in the trial. I have shown quite a deal of evidence from the witness himself that the release of the video had nothing to do with him not coming to give evidence. I will repeat once again, the release of the WhatsApp video on social media, on the release of that video of this man giving his evidence, was totally detrimental to Aaron's case. You said here in the first one, vehemently denied. Would you not give any explanation as to what the Brady's were saying about the denial. Again, you're taking it upon yourself to be judge and jury. You're taking it upon yourself to be a censor for the Irish public. Your duty when you left college or school, wherever you were, was to give the whole story, I presume to present the whole story, the facts and the details from both sides. I will repeat again, Mr. Schiller, if you want to sit down and discuss just this point, just this article, anytime, ring now, I'll go live now with you. Any time you want to. I'll travel anywhere to meet you and sit with you. I'll do it via Zoom or StreamYard, whatever you want. You have an opportunity to speak to the father of what you say is cop killer. And we can discuss this secret cell. And finally, we will show just how pathetic your journalism is. So we look at the very top of the paper here. The robber who took the detective's life finally admits he tried to pervert the court testimonies. Tried to pervert. So once again, you're playing with words and saying that Aaron tried to prevent, which is near enough. The actual charge is that you, the said accused, Aaron Brady, on a date between the 20th day of February 2020 and the 7th day of May 2020, both dates inclusive, in Mountjoy Prison, Dublin 7, video recorded the playing of a video recorded witness interview between and a member of the Garda Síochána, thus embarking upon a course of conduct which had a tendency to, and which was intended to pervert the course of justice. The Irish state couldn't even put in that Aaron did pervert the course of justice. You are only trying to infer, and I suppose the best word to use is pretend and make up that this video was the reason Ronan didn't give evidence. Nothing could be further from the truth. But looking at your article, we'll read it again and show how pathetic your journalism is. Robber who took detective's life finally admits he tried to pervert court testimonies. Okay? And what did you write here? Because of the videos were further circulated, the videos were successful, Ronan refused to give evidence in the trial. So up here, he admits he tried to pervert the course of justice, and here you're saying he did. You're just sneaking it in. You're covering your arse up here. It's belt and braces time because you're telling lies. Once again, Mr. Schiller, or anyone in the Sunday world, whoever the editor is, ring now. I'll do the live now about this here. And this now has got to do with Detective Garda Adrian Donoghue, whose life was taken. Because what I witnessed last week in court, and I have said it previously, they reduced the man's life to horse trading on words in order to do this. So everything we have said has been proven absolutely correct. This is the front page of the Sunday World. I do believe there's some very serious issues in Ukraine, Israel, Palestine, and indeed, I think there's some dangers of Iran getting involved. I'm not sure. I don't keep up to date with world news, but I think that is what's happening in the world. And this is what Schiller and the Sunday World are doing. So anytime, Mr. Schiller, I'm calling you a liar. I'm saying the facts and details you have put in this article are wrong. You have made them up in order to create clickbait journalism. You are part of the theatre of the court during this week. And you were there and you witnessed the horse trading just to get words right so you could do this. I hope you're proud of yourself. I don't know how much you got paid for it, but anything over 1 cent would be too much. I don't know how much more I can insult you. This is gutter journalism at its worst. It is lies. And I am going to keep repeating it. It's time some of you journalists and some of the mainstream media stood up and have a discussion. Let's have a discussion about it. Let's see what's facts and what's right. And we see if this video that was released on WhatsApp was the result of anything the Brady's done. I will repeat once again before I finish. The release of the video clips of Ronan onto WhatsApp that was circulated widely around the world was detrimental to Aaron Brady's defence. Ronan had spoken to Aaron's solicitors, and this will come out in the sentencing and the pre-sentencing hearing. And I just want to be very careful that I don't intrude on that, because I will be jumped all over for contempt. So this will become very evident. We have shown already another point that you missed, Mr. Schiller. You were in the courtroom, I was looking at you, when Lorcan Steen read out the text message where it was quite clear that Aaron Brady did not want to have anyone intimidated or nothing shown to Daniel Cahil. There was absolutely no suggestion of intimidation in anything Aaron done. And again, Mr. Schiller, your lover, Daniel Cahil, the man who you've created hero pieces for, I've called him a liar. I've called him a drug dealer. He's had links with terrorists. He attacked people with a machete. He was an illegal immigrant. He told a tissue of lies about his involvement with the Ryans and the Real IRA, and the defence team, the prosecution, and Garda Síochána and Daniel Cahil himself failed to tell Aaron's defence team that he was stabbed 5 or 6 times before he left Dublin, a point you have never covered about your lover Daniel. So the offer is open. I will do a much more detail because there's a lot of information in this article that we can break down and look into. And all these statements here from Rowe, he just spilled the beans and everything, saying like, yeah, sure, fuck it, they shot him and all this. And you will see, which is very telling. I think we showed it last night. I had a fantastic 2-hour podcast live with Gemma O'Doherty, and I showed quite clearly where Ronan was getting the information the guards had written down incorrect, and in particular about the BMW. Ronan was trying to say that the boy stole the BMW. He got the information wrong that Gill had written out from. It was actually a Passat that was allegedly stolen and used in a modern robbery. And would you believe that's not in Ronan's written statement that Garda Síochána presented to Aaron's defence team? So this Ronan's tape online is going to run and run, and we will obviously push back against any attempt to use this to blacken Aaron's name, or indeed Aaron's campaign name. I think that's just those few points. I just have to reiterate this again because it's so fucking pathetic. It's really gut-wrenchingly sick. Robber who took detective's life finally admits he tried to pervert the court testimonies. And here we have Ronan refused to give evidence in the trial because the videos, unidentified person who further circulated the video, were successful. So the two don't match. They're two totally different statements covering your arse, Schiller. So that's it for that live. We will do a couple more lives on the trial last week. So no sound on Facebook at all, Caroline. Oh, through the whole live. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I think I'm silent on Facebook, so I will have to go again on Facebook. I do apologize. I have a whole video now. I hope people can lip read. To everyone on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will go live immediately again on Facebook. Thank you for watching on YouTube, and obviously this video will be circulated on other platforms. So thank you so much. Please like, comment, and share. We have been very, very heavily shadow banned, and Aaron's social media sites are being tampered with. So please, please, please. Like, comment, and share, and help us with our algorithms. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.